Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
"15 seconds, we can do it. Hold your breath."
I'm hungry because my blood sugar is going up.
This is like a Jabba the Hutt vibe I'm getting here.
Stop! Stop! You can see the finger marks on my arm.
Go fuck yourself.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, 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 testing. Testicles, testing, testing, testing. Testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 hundo and 93 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swoleo back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you bitches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina.
What's going on, beaches? How are we doing? Get that fine tune. So the beard and the hair are just everywhere, and it is Fef. Happy Fef, everyone. Today is a day in which we unfriend, we unfollow, we get rid of all the noise. So drop it in the comments down below. What did you ditch today? Whom did you delete? What did you do to celebrate Fef? It's a reminder to focus on pillar number 1, community today. Make sure your environment is locked in and ready to go, because heading into the weekend, everyone just wants to give up, wants to fuck off. But I think this is the time that we plug in. We actually fucking crush it this weekend. SwoleFam crushes it every weekend. We do. We do. The SwoleFam crushes it every weekend. All right, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, check out all the links for the live stream show, thedailyswole.com. That's THE, dailyswole.com, thedailyswole.com. And of course, check the links down below to join the SwoleFam today over at swolenormousx.com, because before we even get into that tip, my goodness, do we have an accountability meeting coming up on Monday, January 31st. Holy shit. It's the 31st. We're almost done with fucking January already. My God. Monday the 31st at 12 noon Eastern time, we have our famous accountability meeting live call. It's going to be fucking fire, as it always is. Start off your week in the best possible way. Episode 20 hundo and 96 will be for members only. That is coming this Monday, so join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. All those links down in the show notes below. Let's get today's party started, shall we? Are you ready, beaches? Let's summon the Falcon. We have a great show for you today. We got great SwoleFam posts, and believe me, the balls deep today is going to blow your fucking nips off. Seriously, if you still have nips, take a look down and say goodbye, because they're about to be blown the fuck out. Let's summon the Falcon and get today's party started. Are you ready, beaches? Here we go. Falcon. Let's go, beaches.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Greatest country in the world. Greatest country in the world. Oh my God. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. It's very nice. It's very nice. I know. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Relax.
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ. Calm your tits. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. Oh my God. It's a great Fef. I'm very excited today. Let's spit on it. Let's moisturize. Let's get that tip in there, because we have a show for you today. Are you ready to get that Fef started? I think you are. Time to moisturize. Babe, just an inch. Just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh my God. It is a little bit cold outside. It's going to be really cold this weekend. It's going to be like mid-30s in Florida at night. It's going to be fucking freezing. That's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. That's not why I moved here. It's not why I live in Florida. My nips. My nips are going to be so fucking hard. All right, fam, we have another little announcement. We've been talking about it for the last week or so. P3S2 drops in just 7 days. We are just a week away. We're just a week away from P3S2, Papa Swolio's signature series. Now, if you haven't checked out Swolenormous Apparel, head on over to papaswolio.com. Those links down below. Remember, use code DailySwole for 10% off your order of Swolenormous Apparel. We have the best apparel in the game, and the exclusive signature series 24-hour drop goes down on 2/4/22. All right, February 4th. So on episode 2100 from midnight to midnight, you will have access to purchase the mystery signature series. It's going to be fire. P3S1 was a massive success. P3S2 is going to be even better. Very, 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 very excited about P3S2. I really hope you're ready, because if you thought P3S1 blew your nips off, like I said, if you're a part of the Swole fam, if you watch the Daily Swole, you've really just kind of relinquished the fact that you will never have nips again. Every time your nips regenerate, they just get blown off every episode. A signature series drops. There goes your nips again. It's just nip after nip. It's just a nip assault. It's just, save the nips. Hashtag save the nips, because we're merciless here. Just blowing them off one after another. Just bing, 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 just plinking those nips. So P3S2 drops in just a week, and I'm very excited for that. All right. Let's get into that first SwoleFam post. I know, Cerny. I know, right? It's coming. First post here is from Brian. And let me tell you, if you're hungry, you might not want to look at this post. We got some sausage here. We got some sausage. We got some eggs. We got looks like some avocado there. Grass-fed beef links in collagen casing from Quiver Farm of Suffolk, Virginia. 2 Nellie's pasture-raised eggs and guacamole. Looking good, Brian. Looking good. Eating right. Eating good. All right, let's see what the SwoleFam is doing in terms of the Swole team is getting in on that yoga flow. What's the last yoga flow that you did? If you haven't checked out the yoga studio lately, make sure you try one of those new classes. Christian did a yin flow this morning, total body weight training tonight, and Christy is doing the Bedtime Yoga Express 3, the brand new Bedtime Yoga Express. Last night before bed, so good. I'm telling you, if you have not done any of those morning flows or bedtime flows, those are little gems that are buried in the yoga studio, because you have the standard, you have the level 1, you have the level 2, you have the yin, you have the vinyasa, but then you have those specific flows that are great for like hips and twists, those lower back ones, the shoulder ones, and you have the morning one, the evening. Those are really designed, those flows, those sequences are designed for those times a day. So trust me, try it, especially if you're trying to build a morning or an evening routine. Just stack in one of those express classes, a morning flow or an evening flow, and it'll absolutely kill. Let's see, from the Discord, from Germany. I don't want to pronounce this improperly, but is it Heike? Hike from Germany? Heike. I don't know how to pronounce that in German. It's a fucking great name. Hi from Germany. Been listening to Papa Swolio for months on YouTube now. And here I am. At 46, it's been more than 20 years since my weight was in normal range. I've had enough. Will be bumbling my way through Discord now. I'm not exactly a pro. Well, that's okay. That's all right. You can join the Telegram. You got the Facebook group. You got all the different options. You got the discussion boards over there on SwolenormousX.com. So wherever you want to post, we will be there. And welcome to the fam. We'll call you H-Bomb. We'll call you H-Bomb because you sound awesome. Ready to fucking crush with the fam. Thank you for listening. Thanks for plugging in on YouTube, listening to me for months. I'm surprised you're still here. What are you doing here? I haven't scared you away yet. I'll keep trying. Though. All right, we got a post here from Joanne. #Fef. Where I am, it's Friday morning, and this is my 5 a.m. I'm doing hip, knee, and ankle activation and mobility exercises along with some foam rolling. Off to work soon and looking forward to the weekend. More time to make some sick fucking gains. I start week 3 of the 90-day dash tomorrow, and it looks brutal. I'm also giving intermittent fasting a go starting today. Wish me strength. Luck has fuck all to do with it. I like it, Joanne. I'll need it as I hate being hungry. I think the magnesium powder I'm having at night before bed is really starting to help my sleep and feeling much better in the mornings. Hope everyone is crushing it today. Go to the fucking gym. Goddamn right. There's a bunch of different ways to get in that extra magnesium. You could take it in different ways. Capsule form, that magnesium, that Calm product is decent. Just make sure you don't take too much because you might have the shits. Just start off with a very low amount. Anytime you do a supplement, make sure you start with a small amount and see how it affects your body, because a couple things. One, if you take a full dose or a full whatever it is you're taking, you might have some side effects because your body has to build up a tolerance or you just took more than you needed. And also, if you can have an efficacious dose at, let's say, 1 pill or 2 pill, let's just assume like the pills are like 3 in a day or 5 or 6 or whatever it is. If you get the benefits from taking 1 or 2, then it'll last you longer and you save money. No need to waste on extra amounts that you might just be pissing out or not utilizing. So magnesium is great at night. You could also look up magnesium threonate, which is supposed to be really good for the blood-brain barrier for sleep. So there are various types of magnesium that will benefit either muscles or psychological. There's just different types of magnesium that will affect your body differently for different applications. So also, I like magnesium oil spray. That's beneficial too. It might itch a little bit if you're low in magnesium, but you can use some moisturizer or shower 15, 20 minutes after. That's really good if you need some extra magnesium. You're not going to overdose or do anything like that. It's not going to mess up your digestive system, for example. But very important, a lot of people are low in vitamin D and they're low in magnesium, of course, because most people's diets are absolute dog shit. And our last post from Megan, 2.5 weeks out since I threw my back out. How does a newly minted 28-year-old do that, you may ask? Weak back muscles, shitty posture, and making the damn bed. This experience made me realize just how much I need to work out, make some gains, and heal my body. Did a couple days of rest, then pushed it to some slow yoga. Kept it consistent until I felt like I could function without a back spasm or a shooting pain in my back. I started the 90-day dash yesterday. I'm feeling great after day 2, and I can't wait for tomorrow's mobility day. I have a very sedentary job at a desk that is no way ergonomically correct. I know because I'm an occupational therapy assistant, and it's what I do for a living, so I've been making sure my posture is more aligned instead of being hunched over. Thank you for the upper cross syndrome masterclass. You're very welcome. Long story short, thank you, Papa Swole, and to this fam that inspires me to keep going on my journey to be a much better me. Go to the fucking gym, you swole slut. Oh my God. Fine, I will. Jesus Christ.
I am the danger.
SwoleFam, fucking savage. Savage. Just merciless. SwoleFam, my God, Megan. Jesus Christ, I love it. I fucking love it. All right, let's get into some knowledge cock fam. Excellent. More applause. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it already. And welcome to anyone that's just joining the stream live now. Remember, you can catch the Daily Swole Mancast on any podcast app. Make sure you're leaving us a review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Google Play, Audible, wherever you're listening. Any podcast app has the Daily Swole. Anyone that's worth using, to be honest. Anywhere you want to. You can also just use the RSS feed and just plug that in there. So make sure that you are leaving us a review wherever you listen. It helps a lot. And these podcast apps will suggest the Daily Swole if you are hitting 5 stars, you're leaving a review, you're sharing it with your friends. All these apps know when you're sharing podcast links and stuff. And if it's getting a lot of shares, they'll promote it and they'll suggest it like, hey, if you like this health podcast, you might like listening to this lunatic. Maybe. We can hope. And make sure you share the podcast. It helps a lot. And that's really the best way to grow is organically and with all of your support. I really do appreciate it. It's fucking awesome.
Yow.
You guys are awesome.
Yow.
You're fucking awesome. You're awesome. Let's take some questions. If you have a question, drop it in the comments down below. I am the danger. All right, I'll take it.
I am the danger.
I am the danger. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Remember, we got the hashtag FEF to enter the raffle to win today's Swole card. But right now, we'll take some questions. We're in some knowledge cock. So if you got a question, drop in the comments below. I am the danger. Does liver have magnesium? It does. Beef has magnesium. You get all the nutrients you need from like grass-fed beef products. I mean, in various quantities. And if you're eating quality foods and you're not consuming anti-nutrients, there's a lot of other foods that you can consume that will block absorption of certain like vitamins and minerals. So a lot of times when you're consuming a lot of plant products, that can be a problem. You can have a lot of blockage if you're consuming a lot of like phytic acid and these different compounds found in grains and found in some plant foods, for example, they can actually block absorption. So when you're looking at, for example, just to go off on a tangent here, when you're looking at protein content, a lot of people be like, oh, look, these vegetables have so much protein, but it's not really bioavailable and you're not getting complete protein. So you're much, much, much better off eating things like grass-fed beef, for example. You'll get all the amino acids you need. You'll get completely absorbable and organ meats like liver, kidney, heart, spleen, all these different organs that you can get in supplement form, you can get in whole food form will be ready to absorb. So the animals consuming the grass, consuming these things that are not easy for humans to digest and are breaking them down, extracting the nutrients, and then we eat the animals and boom, circle of life, and we're all getting deliciously fucking yoked. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Oh my God. All right, let's see. Yoked Nick. I don't disagree. Papa Solio, what do you think of Spotify giving Neil Young a swift kick to the taint? He asked for it. If you don't know, Neil Young was saying, oh, Joe Rogan's spreading misinformation. You can have him or have me. Bro, it's the largest podcast in the world. You think Spotify, Spotify didn't pay $100 million at least to get Neil Young on there. Like, fucking go kick rocks, bro. When's the last time you heard the name Neil Young? When's the last time it was contextual? Exactly. When's the last time, what do you expect was going to happen? Fuck off. Misinformation. No misinformation is being spread. You mean having conversations with highly decorated and highly educated doctors on the front lines when it comes to vaccines? Look, if you want to take it, then fucking take it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that what amazing? Isn't freedom amazing? You have a choice. Oh my God. Stop making people do shit that is unnecessary, that they don't want to do. Fuck all the way off. Inject yourself with whatever you want. Wear 10 masks, hide in your basement. No one's fighting that. That's your choice. Everyone else, just like, come on, get off each other's dicks. Get off each other's dicks. Tyler, how much radiation chemical gets in food when using a microwave? I limit my time with using it and I'm not using any plastic. I don't use microwaves. I don't think that's how it works. I don't even know if there's anything such thing as radiation chemical gets in food. I'm just not a fan of microwaves and I just don't use them. If I want to heat something up, I'll use the stove, I'll use the oven, but personally, when I make food, when I have leftover steak and things like that, I just like it. I like it cold. I love cold steak. Or if I have some leftover rice or some ground beef, I just put in the pan with some grass-fed butter, heat that up, and it just tastes so much better. Microwaves are gross. For me, I don't like it. I don't like it. Trace, Papa Swole, did you see the Reddit anti-work interview? Fox interviewed this moderator, a non-binary 30-year-old that just walks dogs part-time and doesn't want to work. Couldn't make eye contact, messy room. I didn't see it. I saw a short clip. A lot of these people are, look, if you don't get enough sunlight, if you don't exercise, if you're raised on garbage food and garbage inputs like social media since you were born, you're staring at a screen the whole time. Of course, you're going to be like autistic on the spectrum. You're not going to have good communication skills. You're not going to make any sense. I mean, this is just part of the problem. But I did see some clips and I heard plenty about it. I did see a clip and it was like super cringe. Super cringe. Don't work. Then don't. No, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. Josh, recent backlash on Rogan is his conversation with Peterson over climate change. Well, that's been debunked many times. If you actually listen to people that are experts on it, just because things are, I think he was dead on. Just people just don't like to hear that. Everyone's been pushing this existential threat as if the world's collapsing and, oh my God, the temperature is a couple degrees. It happens. That does happen. Now we need to change these things, but it's technology. The problem is we're running away from improving technology that's going to improve our environment. That's really what humans and really what we can do with our intellect and with our technology is to make better sources of energy. But where the extremists on the left want to, burn the whole country down and put up, I guess, solar farms and windmills and shit, which is going to create next to no quality energy, like very, very, very little. And it's intermittent. It's not consistent. People have been dogging on nuclear where that's the cleanest form of energy. We're just basing all our experience on a couple ancient fucking reactors that were not maintained well and that were built like in the fucking 50s or the 60s. So we have a much more amazing technology. And if we want to continue living on this planet, we need to have more babies and we need to be creating technology that's going to help humans live better and longer. We're doing a lot of things improperly, but that's because of the corruption in our corporate structure and our government. We're wasting so much money. There's so much bloat. Inflation's brutal. There's really no way to store value properly. People are just, there's more and more of a growing wealth disparity. There's a lot of issues. And there's a lot of misconceptions around what's going on with the climate. And I agree. A lot of just like fat phobia and diet culture, it's a boogeyman term. You just throw that out there. The environment, the climate. And like Jordan Peterson said very eloquently, it's true. The climate is just everything. Like everything is you're just talking about Earth. It's changing. Okay. It always changes. And us being on it, you're just talking about everything. It's just a really blanket term that doesn't really have a coherent definition. So there's a lot of problems with the way people, push those narratives. And a lot of it is just to make short-term profits, but we're really just pushing off actually creating quality technological advances that's going to help our species live more vibrantly and live more effectively longer. So we're definitely not overpopulated. We're actually underpopulated. We're not repopulating the planet enough. And there's plenty of land. There's plenty of space. We just need to think differently, but that's very hard to do, as you can see. I'm not an expert. I've listened to a lot. I've listened to a lot of climate change podcasts and a lot of people coming on. If you want to talk about misinformation, there's a lot of nonsense. It's like that with everything. It's like that with nutrition. It's like that with environmental shit. It's like that. The same reason why, people will demonize, Bitcoin is so awful. Bitcoin is so awful. It's destroying the environment. It takes so much energy. Yeah, it takes energy to create money. It takes energy. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And what people don't understand is that if you're using energy to mine Bitcoin, for example, and to protect the network, what you're doing is you're going to want to increase your profit margin. So you're going to look for trapped energy. You're going to grab wasted energy from power plants. I think a lot of these power companies and power plants are going to shift into Bitcoin mining because they have a lot of energy that's just completely wasted. Most people don't realize how much energy is wasted. You can't store it endlessly. You can't transport it more than, I think, like 500 miles. So there's a lot of limitations with our energy right now, and there's a lot of energy that's wasted. So these power companies, instead of wasting energy, they can actually mine Bitcoin. And plus, there's a lot of technology that can use hydropower. They're doing that in El Salvador with the volcano. You can actually use a lot of energy from all these other resources that are already available to us. So because there's a profit incentive, you're going to look for the cheapest form of energy. And where is that? Renewable or natural sources of energy, which is fantastic. So it actually does improve the environment. It actually saves the environment because the ideal is to create more renewable, cheaper energy in order to maximize the profit from mining Bitcoin. So it's actually a benefit, but no one wants to have that conversation. Some people do, but most people aren't even aware, oh shit, there's actually incentives to use renewable energy. But of course, that narrative is going to be used because it does threaten, quote, national security in the sense that the government, people that have power want to keep that power. And of course, they don't want to relinquish it to decentralization and to the people. Why would they? Right? You want to keep control over the people, then keep them broke, keep them destitute, keep them suckling on the teat, and, shield all this in this like ESG narrative, like, oh, save the environment. It's bad. You're using energy. Fuck you. Dryers and washing machines use much more energy than Bitcoin does. So wash your dishes by hand and, dry your clothes on a clothing rack, and then we'll talk. All right. Yeah, I think the texting, for those of you that were saying you weren't getting the Swole text, I didn't get my Swole text. Seems like it was a little delayed today. The network must be a little bit slow today for some reason. Ethan Papasoli, how often should I be taking my beef liver supplements? For the past month, I've been doing 3,000 milligrams daily. All right, so that's what, 6 pills? That's fine. Just work your way up to it. You could take that every day. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to take it every day, but you certainly can. I do. Tyler, how much inflation is kicking people's asses? The struggles are brutal. Well, there's many different types of inflation. And inflation depends on how you're measuring it. So it depends on what you're putting in that bucket. So you can make inflation look 20%. You can make it look 5%. You can make it look negative depending on what you're measuring. So every time they print money, they're robbing from you. So when the government's like, hey, we're printing another $500 billion, you're getting robbed. They're robbing your buying power. So there's all sorts of inflation. And also inflation is also supply chain. So when they're shutting down the economy and they're breaking the supply chains, that's inflation. Okay. If you can't buy a new car because they don't have chips, that's what inflation is. Inflation comes in many different forms. It's harder to buy products. Products are more expensive. Your buying power decreases. The amount of value you get for the work you put in decreases. Inflation is everything. So supply chain disruptions, that's also a byproduct of inflation as well. You're getting robbed of your time. If you have to wait in line for 2 hours instead of half an hour, or you have to wait for 6 months for a product, you lose efficiency, you lose production. And if you can't get, for example, a computer chip for your business, and you do stuff with computer chips, for example, and because of the threats to Taiwan, X, Y, and Z, and these, shortages for semiconductors or whatever it is, you lose production with your company, with your business. So then you're not making as much, prices have to go up, and then blah, 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 blah. And you have to fire people because you don't have enough money to pay them because not enough is coming in, and a lot of stuff. Anytime something is pushed hard, ruthlessly, without any other discussion of any other sides, you have to be extremely skeptical. So if you look at the mainstream media, they just keep on fucking going after Bitcoin because it's legit. Just like how they demonize beef. It's like you're demonizing the things that get people healthier. I'm not talking about farm beef. I'm talking about grass-fed beef. Everything that is valuable to people that will help them be more resilient, think more longer term, store value, be healthier, all these things. The opposite is getting pushed to you in the mainstream. It's very, very apparent if you just fundamentally step back, learn a little bit, and you observe, you realize how much of a fucking farce all this shit is. Bitcoin is taking over, Jen. Exactly. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. You can ban, you can restrict, but it's not going to stop it. So most people don't understand what Bitcoin is. They don't understand how the network works. And they think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are the same. It's absolutely not. There's Bitcoin and then all the other centralized coins that are very susceptible. They're all actually speculative securities, actually. Bitcoin is hard, sound money, and it's completely decentralized, which makes it pretty much unstoppable. There's a very, 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 anything's always possible. There's such a fractional percentage of a chance that it can be stopped because it's just code. You don't even need you can use a hand radio to make transactions with Bitcoin. So there's so many things that aren't discussed. And Bitcoin's on sale, by the way. It's been on sale all week. Jennifer, they have places here in Austin that accept Bitcoin to pay for things. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely they do. We're actually going to be implementing that on SwoleNormus X. I don't think you could do subscription payments, but for things like annual payments or certain things like signature series in the future, we're going to be implementing Bitcoin payments and adding some incentives if you're interested in paying with Bitcoin. You don't have to worry about credit cards. You don't have to worry about bank accounts. You don't have to worry where you are in the world because we have an international base here. So you don't have to worry about exchange rates. So giving the option to pay in Bitcoin is going to be excellent. All right. Scrolling through. So any questions? Tyler, is there any book in regards to inflation? Oh yeah. You really just want to learn about the Fed. You want to learn about the fiat system. There's a couple things I would learn. A couple great books. One is Price of Tomorrow by Jeff Booth. There's also a great series that I always share from Jeff Booth on the What is Money show. It's a podcast. There's an 8-part series, I believe it is, that was done like a year ago with Jeff Booth. It's fantastic. Also, you can check out Layered Money. It's a great book. I believe the writer was Nick Bhatia, I believe. Layered Money, and also The Creature from Jekyll Island will give you a background on how the Fed was created, and literally it's essentially a criminal enterprise Ponzi scheme. There's a couple great books there for you. Heavy reading, but really good books. The problem with Ethereum is that it's centralized and they change their rules and their structure all the time. So very sketchy. I would be very, 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 very careful. I don't like discussing any other coins besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on sale by the SwoleNormus site. All Bitcoin is making a sale. That doesn't make sense, Marissa. I would definitely check out the link in your account. And there's a lot of resources on that website that I provide on the homepage where it says buy Bitcoin. There's a whole knowledge base and you can ask questions and stuff like that. So it's important to learn more about it before, if you don't understand what it means by it's on sale, we can talk about that a little bit. Let's see. Bitcoin is so expensive to buy now. Actually, Jen, it's extremely, extremely cheap. By all standards, Bitcoin is extremely underpriced and undervalued. So if you don't understand what Bitcoin is truly, I definitely recommend you checking out those books. There's a great book. It's called The Bitcoin Standard, that's a great book to start off with. Inventing Bitcoin is a fantastic book by Jan Pritzker. It explains the whole Bitcoin network, both types of the network. Bitcoin is actually very inexpensive. And by the way, you don't have to buy one Bitcoin. So each Bitcoin is 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. You could buy $10. You can go on the Cash App and buy $10 of Bitcoin every week. So understand that Bitcoin now at 37,000 or so is a better buy than it was at 1,000 because the network is so much stronger. So if you follow Bitcoin, you really understand it. You understand that at this point, it's a much better investment now than it was when it was $500 because no one knew where it was going to go. And it's extremely volatile, yes, but it's volatile to the upside. And trust me, in the next 2 years, it's going to go fucking parabolic, especially with the next halvening, which is a term inside Bitcoin that represents the amount of output that the miners are able to produce in terms of Bitcoin. So every 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin produced gets cut in half. So there's a supply shock every 4 years. And it's the fundamental, it's the most absolute perfect method of supply and demand. So whereas in fiat currency, which is just paper money, you can increase the supply, which, you know, when demand increases, you increase the supply, and that, you know, just creates this whole cycle and this whole debt cycle and credit and all this leverage that's in the system. That's why you see this fluctuation with Bitcoin, because you have a lot of leverage that gets liquidated every month, and you see like a little dip, you know, constantly. So when it comes to, what was I going to say? So every 4 years, there's a sharp decrease in the supply of Bitcoin. So that's why you saw it pop in 2017. You saw it pop in 2020. And again, in 2023, 2024, there's a next halvening. So you're going to see another spike, because as the supply decreases, the demand, if it increases or it stays the same, you know, will increase the price because there's the same demand and less supply, the ratio of supply and demand, you know, and it's going to increase. So what most people don't understand is that there's only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be mined. I believe the last Bitcoin will be mined in the year 2140 or 2142. I forget exactly the year, something like that. And yeah, so there's only X amount. So when you, whatever Bitcoin you buy today, there's no more. Like, you have a limited supply of a hard money, of a hard asset. Yeah. Inside my links, so if you go to, I think it's in the links, I think it's in the description. So we're going to shift into some balls deep, but I like a lot of questions. I like the Bitcoin questions. It's fantastic. And, you know, I would never claim to be like an expert on this. I just immerse myself. So when I'm not doing the podcast, I'm just consuming content nonstop. If you check it out, swanbitcoin.com/papaswolio. When you sign up, you get $10 free in Bitcoin. And then you can set up like recurring buys every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every day. You can set up how you want to automatically do it. My recommendation, and this is not financial advice, is just to, you know, have a little bit that you put aside every week. And then if you see a sharp drop, like 5 or 10%, then you buy a little bit more. You smash buy, you buy a little bit more on the spot. But you just kind of put a little bit away, because even if you aren't sure and you have a house, you have other investment stocks and whatever, even just putting like a 1 or 5% of your allocation into Bitcoin, you know, will chances are take over your entire portfolio in the next 5 or 10 years. So, you know, it's a very low risk. If you're putting in that amount, I'm not telling you to put everything that you have into it. I'm not recommending, again, this is not financial advice. It's just a suggestion, a way to do it. Because people will always have that fear of missing out. But of course, when Bitcoin was at 65,000 or 67, whatever the high was recently, everyone's like, oh my God, I need to get some. Everyone's talking about it. No one talks about it when it drops to 30, like, oh, Bitcoin crashed. It fucking does this all the time. It does this all the time. This is what it does. You just get used to it. And when it goes down, you're like, holy shit, my favorite fucking product is on sale. It's 50% off. You buy a bunch and then you sit and it'll go back up. And if it goes down to 10,000, you fucking buy more. That's what I'm saying. It's on sale, go back up. That's what you're supposed to do when everyone's running the other direction. That's how you're supposed to invest. You know, the market crashes. It's like, cool. That's why it's good. also to sit on cash too, because when there were those big fluctuations, you have some actual liquid capital to make a decision. If you're all tied up in shit and there's a pullback, you don't have anything to go in with. So yeah, the term on sale just means it went down. So it's like thinking, hey, it's on sale. Joey Bag of Donuts. Papa Swole, ever thought about making your yoga mats? I have. I thought about, it's just a brand on it. So maybe. Thought about it. All right. So anyway, Marissa, I would just, if you log into your account on the homepage, you'll see where it's like, it shows the different Amazon stores and the Papa Swolio's book club, those little links. It'll say buy Bitcoin. You can click on that and learn more over on that website. Yeah, so you can sign up, but before you sign up, you could also go into like FAQ, and literally that FAQ section on Swan is fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Let's see. We'll take one more question here. That was great questions. Fucking Bitcoin Mancast. If you want to continue this conversation, make sure you join in on the Swolenormous Pro chat if you want to talk more about it. Jacob Mossberg 87. Should I quote postpone chemistry homework to go to the gym? I mean, as long as you get it all done, do what you got to do, bro. I'm not telling you to skip your homework, but make sure you get it done. You might feel better after you work out, and then you can focus. When I was in high school, for example, I had to be physically active first. I had to go play wiffle ball for 8 hours, or, go running or doing something in order to exhaust myself so I could focus. Yeah. Do not think, by the way, do not think that you need, I just signed up on Swan. Good, Jen. Excellent. I hope you use my link, because then you get $10 free. So good shit. Yeah, don't think if it's at 40,000, it doesn't cost, it costs 40,000 if you want to buy, you're buying 100,000 Satoshis. So a Satoshi is the smaller units of what a Bitcoin, 100 million Satoshis equals 1 Bitcoin. So if you want to buy a Bitcoin, like a full Bitcoin, yeah, it's going to cost you $40,000, but you can buy like $100 bucks. You buy $100 and that'll probably be, what would $100 be now? I don't know, 90,000 sats, 100,000 sats, something like that. I mean, no, if you want to buy 1 million sats, it might be like $400. So what, $100 might be 250,000, 40,000 Satoshis or something like that. So yeah. Yep. But the main thing is, when it comes to Bitcoin, is you want to have cold storage. So don't leave it on an exchange. Learn about hard wallets, learn about a cold wallet like a ledger, and understand, because when you take possession of your own money, you're responsible for it 100%, but that's what sovereign money is. Being able to control your money, and you don't have a bank, you don't have anyone that's responsible for your money except for you. All right. Great questions. Fucking awesome. That was deep, right? For those of you that don't know, come on. We talk about all sorts of shit on the Daily Swole. We do it all, baby.
That's deep.
Yoga mats made out of Papa Swolio's braided hairs. Ooh, I like it. Not Batman's Robin. You need a yoga mat with the 7 pillars. Yeah, I like that. It depends on how it's made. I don't want it to be one of those like white label mats that's like a foam piece of shit. They just print your thing on it. So I'll look into it. We'll see. But I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So we got some shit. Are you ready, fam? Are you ready for some shit posting? Come on now. Come on, baby.
He's heating up!
All right, it is Fef. Are you ready for this one? You are not ready. You're not ready.
Because
you're not fucking ready. Okay, iPhone users, a pregnant man, I repeat, a pregnant man, features among the 37 new emojis coming to iPhones in Apple's iOS 15.4 update. That's right, a pregnant fucking man. That's a man with a baby bump, or maybe it's a dad bod. This fucking shit has to stop. It is absolutely fuck.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off?
This is insane. I'm going to say it. I'll say it again and again. I don't care who it offends. Men can't get pregnant. Why is that shocking? Men cannot get pregnant. You know why? Because they're a man. They have a penis. They don't have a womb. This is literally life of Brian. Where's the fetus going to gestate? Are you going to keep it in a box? What the fuck is everyone thinking? Who are you trying to pander to? That's a man with a stomach, or it's like Ellen DeGeneres, which is, okay, that's different. But that's obviously the man emoji. Okay, women can have short hair, but that's not a woman. That's a man. That's a man with a baby bump. I think we're completely fucked. I'm just going to go buy more Bitcoin because this country is just going down the fucking shitter. This just makes me want to buy more Bitcoin. See on the left here, look, there's there's a woman with short hair. I don't care if she has bangs. All right, she's got short hair. Women, you can do whatever you want with your hair. That's fine. That's fine. Of course, you got the queen, right? You got the queen emoji. Yas, queen. Yas, queen. There's a goddess there. Goddess on the left. Goddess incoming. And then you have a pregnant fucking man. So,
What the fuck is that?
That's
fucking bullshit.
I don't know what to say. What do I say anymore? What can I say? Let's see. From a pregnant man to a biting lip, the 37 new emojis coming to iPhones have finally been revealed. The pregnant man and pregnant person. The pregnant person, because a person can get pregnant. Just a person. All these fucking pregnant people running around. The pregnant man and pregnant person recognize that pregnancy is possible for some transgender men and non-binary people. Those are women. Women. Transgender men is a woman that wants to be called a man. And again, is there anything wrong with that? That's your opinion. Leave it to you. But that's a woman. If you're getting pregnant, you're a woman. A man doesn't get pregnant. A man cannot get pregnant. I don't care what you want to call yourself. You could change your name. You can't change what the fuck you have between your legs. You can do whatever surgery you want, but you're still going to be either one, able to have a baby or not able to have a baby. If you're a woman, there you go. If you're a man, there you go. Whatever you want to wear, whatever surgery you want to do, whatever you want to call yourself, it's your life. It's your life. Best wishes. Just hopefully you're making the right decision, because a lot of that shit's irreversible, and, we don't want you struggling with that the rest of your fucking life. But, it is what it is. I'm not seeing any more comments. What happened with the comments? Did I get banned already? The two new pregnant emoji could also potentially be used as a tongue-in-cheek way to display a food baby. Yeah, I don't think that's what it's going to be used for. A very full stomach caused by eating a large meal. I'll tell you what, that is not a large meal. That's a fat man. That's a fat man. How about that? How about that? That's a fat man. That's not a pregnant man. That's a fat man. Okay? That looks like the average person with bloating in their gut. I swear this stuff is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. What else we got here? All right, so here are the emojis. I love how you just sneak in the pregnant man. What else we got here? We got some different hands. We have a salute thing. We have these other weird ones. All these other ones are bullshit. What the fuck is that? An Aquaman? No, what is that? A troll? Is that a dwarf? That's insulting to people that look like that. It looks like the fat doctor. Look, it's the fat doctor. Look at her.
Inconceivable!
It's the fat doctor. Hey, didn't know they made an emoji of the fat doctor. We have a bird's nest with 2 eggs in it. Wow, these are all necessary emojis. Can you imagine being around this boardroom table? All right, we need some different emojis. Nice. We got some different handshakes. We got to have the interracial handshake. So we have a white person shaking hands with a black person. Wow, this is really important. These are important details that we need in our emojis. We have 2 black people shaking hands. We have a black, kind of like a different colored hands. We have I don't know, whether it's supposed to be a black person and a Hispanic person. So we have every different shade of handshaking. Yo, this is so fucking stupid. Just keep them all yellow. Keep them all. Why are we in? You could, fuck, man. Come on, just leave them yellow. Why do we have to have every fucking race in there? No one looks yellow. Does this remind you of anyone? This fucking face, this circle yellow face? No one looks like that. No one looks like that. Oh my God. We have a slide. Are those kidney beans? Is that a life preserver? There's a tire. there's a disco ball, there's a battery, a crutch, an x-ray, bubbles. Oh my God, no way. Is that a vaccination card? Or is that an ID? Oh my God, is that a Vax passport? I have no fucking idea. Looks like a Vax passport. A biting lip? Jesus Christ. Okay, just when you think it couldn't get more woke. All right. All right, we got a post here from, let's take let's take one from Dr. Colleen Reichman. There we go. Quote, the only bad workout is the one that didn't happen. She goes, nah, this is just foolishness being trumpeted from the toxic parts of fitness culture. I'm sure it is. There are actually plenty of times when skipping the workout is the healthier choice. I will tell you, for the population in the United States, this is not applicable. There are very few times when skipping a workout is the healthier choice. Have you seen how fat and unhealthy people are? No one in this country should be skipping a fucking workout. If you don't think so, just go outside and take a look around. We got a post here from No Food Rules, and it's one of my favorite types of posts. It's a split screen. A left and a right, of course, is going to give us all the information we need to know. On the left, emotional, and on the right, eating. So on the left, it's normal to enjoy a brownie, in parentheses S, for a pick-me-up on a bad day. Eating, on the right, but eating the whole pan won't fix your day. You'll now have a bad day and a tummy ache. All right, we got to go with the text here because the fuck is going on? Let's see. She writes, emotional eating is not bad. Okay.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Emotional eating is not bad. Emotional eating is normal, but it can be done in a not so healthy way. Let me explain. As humans, we want to feel pleasure and not discomfort. We would rather feel happy versus like a ball of anxiety from a stressful day. This is how we are wired. So it's normal for us to gravitate towards enjoyable foods like a brownie when we're feeling crummy. Emotional eating is a spectrum. On one end, you have enjoying a brownie for a pick-me-up on a bad day, and on the other end, you have eating an entire pan of brownies in an effort to forget and fix your bad day. Brownies are pretty magical, I'll give them that. But they won't erase your day or fix your emotions. That work is left to you, gorgeous, stomach ache or not. Here are some tips for emotional eating, blah, blah, blah. So in other words, stuff your face, but still deal with your problems. Emotional eating is not bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Using these drugs as a crutch is definitely bad. I guess we'll keep on tuning in for more terrible information that's going to keep on hurting people's health. And last post, I think YouTube chat cut off, by the way. I'm not seeing any posts here on YouTube. I'm not seeing comments come up. Did you guys notice that? Did you guys notice that? YouTube chat literally got cut off when I started yelling about the pregnant men. Legit. I see Cerny's post from Facebook. I literally have not seen a YouTube comment since I ranted on pregnant men. FYI. So if you're commenting on YouTube right now, I don't see it. That's some fucked up shit. Censorship is real. Fucking real. All right, we got one from Healthy Fit. That's Healthy Fit, PHIT. Dr. Lisa Folden. Doctor of what? No one knows. PSA, a public service announcement. Everyone you see in a large/fat body does not have a medical condition. And for those persons in a large/fat body that do have a medical condition, it most likely has nothing or very little to do with their weight or body size. The fuck are you talking about?
Damon.
Oh. What did you just say? What was just said? Absolutely nothing. All right. Cash Money 27 on Discord. It is working on Discord. Yeah, I only see Facebook and Discord. So you can still watch on YouTube, but I'm not seeing the comments. So thanks, YouTube. I said pregnant men. Literally, I have not seen the posts were fine. The chat was fine. Literally, when I started ranting on that, all the YouTube comments stopped. That's some fucked up shit. I'm still live on YouTube, right? Am I still live? So if you want to comment, hop on over to Facebook or Discord as well. But We'll do the best that we can, but I can still, it looks like I'm still streaming. Ain't that some shit? Shocker. Shocker that happened. All right, a reminder, beaches. Papa Swolio's signature series, P3S2, dropping on February 4th, 24/22. And of course, on Monday, we have our accountability meeting on the 31st, this Monday at 12 noon Eastern time, so don't miss out on that. All right, check it out. Join today over at SwoleNormusX.com and get access to the live call, our famous accountability meeting going live at noon. Only for members, live call, join in, call in, talk to me and other members of the fam. We're going to crush it and start the week off right. SwoleNormusX.com. All right. What's up, Kashina? Cash Money. Yes, we can see you on YouTube, Papa. This is Kashina, by the way. What up? What up, Ducky? Everyone's weird and Jennifer W. Everyone's name is different on Discord. We got Ducky. We got Cash Money. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Still streaming on YouTube. Just jumped over here. You see what the fuck is going on? I'm telling you, right? So it's still streaming on YouTube, but the chat just completely cut off. Yep. You don't even see Facebook comments on YouTube. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. As long as we're streaming. As long as we're streaming. So we're still going to keep on. We're going to keep on keeping on. But we'll see. Yeah, you can chat here if you want to tune in. If you want to chat in. Otherwise, I won't be able to see you because YouTube is going to be a butt face. All right. So, yeah, I mean, if it keeps on doing that, look, there's other ways that we can do the chat, right? We can have Swole chat. We can load up Swole chat again. We can have a private chat. We can load up, we can do the Telegram group and stuff in the future if it keeps on going like this. But I think it's very ironic. Very ironic that I brought up literally the last YouTube post. The last YouTube comment I see was from Isaiah, dropping all these beaches and booshes not worth my gains. And that was right before I started ranting about the pregnant man emoji on iOS, the new update. I wonder if it's a coincidence. I fucking doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Literally right when I started ranting about the pregnant man, I didn't see any. I'm like, that's the thing. Most people watch on YouTube. I'm thinking like, why aren't people commenting? Everyone's hating on this. I doubt it. I figured everyone was like freaking out. All right. Oh my God. Not a good time to not. Oh shit. Okay. Well, we're not going to raffle these videos off because I'm not sure who can see where. But we're going to start this one. This is called Can't Diet Your Way Out of Body Type. These videos go hard. So check this out. Yeah, men can't get pregnant. I'm not going to stop saying that. That's ridiculous. The chat isn't showing Discord or Facebook now either. What chat? YouTube? It's not relaying anymore. I mean, I could disconnect and come back, but I don't want to separate the stream. I don't like doing that. I mean, I could finish. I could load it off and load it back up, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll continue here. This is called Can't Diet Your Way Out of Body Type.
You cannot diet your way tall, and you cannot diet your way out of your body type. If you were not born a lanky person, don't use dieting to get there because you're going to be fighting Mother Nature your whole life, and it is not worth it. It is not.
Huh? What? Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks you're going to diet your way taller. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm not even going to address that. We're going to keep on moving on. Hey, we're just smile and wave, boys.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave. Never go full retard. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Everybody but whoever that was knows that. Everyone knows except that person, for fuck's sake. My goodness gracious. Speaking of men, we have this chick saying, oh, this is a video. What is a man? Very convenient because now we're going to get those men are pregnant. So I don't even know what a man is anymore. I'm confused. So let's get these people to break it down. What is a man? What is a man? Tell us. Tell us.
Quickly, without being transphobic, what is a man?
What is going on with your face? Is that face paint? Are you culturally appropriating Native Americans with that face paint?
Quickly, without being transphobic, what is a man?
You got a Y chromosome and a PP. That's a man. You got a Y chromosome. It's very simple. Okay.
Please explain to me a specific thing that makes a man with
DNA.
without being transphobic. Do the
DNA. Y chromosomes. You're a man. You can do other things to yourself and live in a different manner. Still a dude, bruh.
same thing with women. What makes a woman a woman?
Not having a Y chromosome, having a vagine. It's not being transphobic. It's just, science and biology and stuff. Okay.
Now, depending on who's watching this video, some of y'all are going to get it and some of y'all are not going to get it. Some of y'all are really going to think about it critically and be like, oh my God, I don't know. And
those are stupid people. That's not critical thinking. That's critical theory. That's wasting your fucking time banging your head against a wall and expecting your head not to bleed.
some of y'all are going to think, well, biology and XY chromosomes. If that's what you're thinking.
Says the girl with her fucking tits hanging out and more piercings and tattoos on her face than a goddamn Samoan warrior.
Just keep scrolling. Okay, this video is only for the people who get it. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when I was having that gender crisis? If not, there's a whole playlist on it. But beware, if you're not ready to have your own gender crisis, don't click on this.
Why would I want to have a gender crisis? I am going to thankfully avoid having gender dysphoria, and I will keep my sanity just the way it is.
Anywho, long story short, at the beginning of 2021, I was a confident cishet woman. And by the end of 2021, I was a confident genderqueer lesbian.
Yeah, that's because you were scared out of your mind, kept inside, and you were brainwashed over the past year. Getting those TikTok followers, though, ain't you? Yeah? Nice. Nice. Your following is blowing up. Yeah, keep virtue signaling. Get those followers. Get those likes up, son.
I really thought I had it all figured out. But then I kept thinking about it. And if I don't have a concrete definition for a man and I don't have a concrete definition for a woman, what is gender, right? If what is gender, what is sexuality?
This is just
because
pure,
sexuality is based on
here.
gender. So what the fuck? Listen, Linda, listen. I am a lesbian. I am not a woman. I am in a relationship with someone who also is not a woman.
You're a lesbian. Someone tell her what a lesbian is. What's a lesbian? What's a lesbian? It's a woman that likes other women. Nothing wrong with it, right? I don't care. I don't care. Cool. Like who you're going to like. Lick what you're going to lick. Stick what you're going to stick. You're a woman. You're a woman. Woman. Unless that's an NBA picture behind you. Is it not playing anymore? I'm kind of glad for it. Is it playing?
So what the fuck? Yes, you can say that the true definition of lesbianism is non-man loving non-man. But what is a man?
No, it's not a non-man loving a non-man. It's a woman loving... Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Yeah, no, this is what? Let's say you're bi and you define bisexuality as someone who is attracted to men and women. What is a man? What is a woman? You think about it. Think about your sexuality, right? Think about the gender that you're not attracted to and ask yourself why you're not attracted to that gender. Because I ask myself why I'm not attracted to men. And I struggle answering the question because what is a man? I genuinely think I'm just not attracted to the way men are socialized. But there's also I don't know, physically, I don't know. Once I actually unpacked my attraction to men and realized that it wasn't real to begin with, and I was just socialized to have those feelings.
That's convenient. What dude is going to want to put up with this shit, by the way?
I haven't really felt attraction to men, at all. But I can't say it's a specific physical thing, because I don't think it is. I think it's more of an energy thing.
How about it's brainwashing? Maybe you actually like women, or maybe you've just been programmed to fucking hate men. Sounds like you've just been programmed to hate men, and you're trying to deny the fact that no one wants to be with you. It's easier to just be like, well, I'm a non-female lesbian. or whatever. Easier than finding a partner, I suppose.
But if it's more of an energy thing, then like,
what is
does
happening?
that technically mean that I'm pan again? Yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty confident in the fact that I'm not attracted to men. But like, I just don't know why I'm not attracted to men. And I want to understand.
Too much soy.
I want to understand why. You know? Anyone else? Ugh, if this gets to the wrong side of TikTok, this is not going to work. So I need y'all to interact. For all the people who get it.
Oh, shut the fuck up already.
All the queer people, interact. Because if this ends up on the wrong side of TikTok.
What's the wrong side of TikTok? People that actually use their brains? People that actually use both hemispheres? Yeah, that would be horrible for people that actually... That would be horrible for intelligent, sane people to listen to my video. So that's the problem. You want to have a conversation with anyone else, right? If you're on the right, for example, you're open to having conversation with both sides. People that are on the left, this woke bullshit, they can't have anyone in their circle. You can't have anyone, any interaction with anyone with a functioning brain, with a triple-digit IQ. Can't have any conversations. Can't have any conversations with anyone else because it would just highlight their own bullshit. And hey, I'm seeing some YouTube comments again. Hey-o, YouTube's back, baby. Let's fess that beach. Come on now. That was exhausting. That was exhausting. Look, if you need 3 minutes to explain that, you'd have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. This is literally, yeah, I just think it's promoting mental illness. Gender dysphoria is a real thing. I think this needs actual... Look, if you are keeping people scared all the time, you are showing them that the only way for them to have value in society is to have a following, and that following is threatened by the cancel culture, right? If you say the wrong thing, you're going to get canceled. Then what are you doing? You're just putting up these virtue signaling shields. That way you can't be taken down from the internet. You're saying and you're hashtagging whatever will get you a following online. I know because I see people do it. I've been online. I've literally been online. I started Swole Enormous. I've been online since fucking 93, but I've been doing this shit on social media since like early 2016. And I've very effectively and on purpose made sure that I've always put out the content that I want to put out, regardless of whether or not people like it. Because the most dangerous trap that you can have is you start pandering to an audience and you keep on making specific types of content because it'll get you views. This is where the mukbangers and people that stuff their face and make the boring mainstream YouTube type dribble. That's why most of YouTube is just completely fucking boring. It's because they're just playing with the algorithm, trying to make sure that they get the most views. So they're making content that will get them more views. Sure, they might make more money, they might get more followers, but you become very empty and void inside because you're really not making the type of content you want to make. And I just have always refused to do that. Like, that's why I like to swear. I like to do whatever I want to do. And if I get canceled or deleted, it's like, then it fucking happens. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to regret saying what I think and saying whatever I want to say, because that's why I started this. And if you pander to an audience, you end up making ludicrous type content like that, piercing your septum, painting your fingernails, and all that kind of shit. And then it goes down the shitter. All right. So that was fun. That was fun. That was exciting.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
Yeah, all right.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know my nipples are. Where'd they go? I don't know. Let's make it seem childish and funny. Ha ha ha, where'd my nipples go? I got gender surgery. Yeah, it's not something light to discuss. Oh, I just got my fucking tits cut out and I'm never gonna be able to go back. That's a serious undertaking. Let's not make light of it. If you're going to do that, you need months, if not years of counseling. You need to make sure that you are ready to make an irreversible change. And a lot of people regret that, but we don't want to have that conversation either, because it doesn't fit the narrative of you could be whatever the fucking hell you want based on the weather or, I don't know, an impulse. Whatever. Okay, let's continue. We got one more. This one, considering men can get pregnant now. Where's my poop?
I fart in your general direction.
Ever served in a forward area?
This is called refusing to date trans men. So this person, I don't know if it's a man. It looks like a man from the thumbnail, but we'll see if the Adam's apple is true and solid. I'm assuming this is going to be if you don't want to date a trans man, which is what? What's a trans man? A woman that is transitioning to a man. So if you're a woman and you don't want to date like a fake man, like a person that had surgery or is going to pretend to be a man, then what, you're transphobic? How about if I don't want to date a fat person, I'm not attracted to fat people. I'm not fat phobic. I'm just not attracted to morbidity. Why? Can someone tell me in the why? Like why this has to be something that's even discussed? Why this is like, why this has to even be? Look, if I'm not making these videos, who else is? Maybe a few people are, but no one goes as hard. No one's actually really saying the truth. They're just kind of glossing over it, talking about it fruitfully. No, this is fucking insane. It's fucking insane shit. You know this one's going to happen. If you're not dating a trans man, well, you're transphobic. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I like men or women. Here we go.
You refuse to date transgender
fucking hell, that's a dude. Okay, all right.
I'm a fair guy, but this
hold on.
Heat is making me absolutely crazy.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck, you ready? 3, 2, 1, Jesus.
You refuse to date transgender folks. Is that transphobic? Now,
No.
I'm talking about
No.
people who say they accept trans people as their gender, who date people of that gender, but won't date them. Like,
it is the tyrannical tuck.
there's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Do you think he's tyrannically tucking right now? Do you think we have do you think we got the tyrannical tuck? Do you think the tyrannical tuck is happening? I'll tell you what, you know what we do know? We do know it's a tiny tuck, don't we? We know it's a tiny tuck. We know it's a typical tuck. Very likely, considering what's going on in the top portion, it's probably a total tuck. But guess what? The question is it a tyrannical tuck? The world may never know. Just like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, the world may never know. We might not know. I don't think we're ever going to find out if it's a tyrannical tuck or not. This is breaking news, people. This is cutting edge. I think this should be front page. We're getting closer. I can feel it. Getting closer to that tyrannical tuck.
If you won't date someone from Mars because they're space aliens and you're afraid they're going to lay eggs in your torso, that's one thing.
All right, I'll be back. That's it. That's it. The fuck? The fuck was that? Nope. Nope. And fucking nope. No. If you're from Mars and they lay eggs in your fucking torso.
If you won't date someone from Mars because they're space aliens and you're afraid they're going to lay eggs in your torso, that's one thing. But if you say that someone born on Mars is a human but refuse to date that person, well, that's something else. Now,
speak more and say like, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say?
set aside the word and the idea of preference. We can debate whether or not it's a preference or a complete rejection, but when you've had men tell you that they want to date you, but they're afraid to, that doesn't really feel like a preference to me.
Sounds like... Okay.
And yes, I'm talking from experience. Now, preference is wanting Evian bottled water over Dasani, but if you were thirsty, you would drink either one. Please, for the love of God, don't tell me you would refuse either one of those two over the other, because my faith in humanity is hanging on by a thread here. So, my TikTok, my rules.
In the last minute and 12 seconds, I have not heard anything coherent. This person talked about Martians laying eggs in your body and bottled water. What the fuck are you talking about? You have not said a coherent thing in a minute and 12 seconds. In a minute and 12 seconds, you have not said one thing that makes sense. You got 22 seconds left. Let's see if you can close strong.
Cannot use the word preference anywhere in the comments. If you do, I will know you haven't watched this whole thing, and I will only respond with this random sponge emoji, and you will be forever cursed as to why that is. Also, I encourage others to do the same. So happy commenting, everyone. Mwah.
What the fuck just happened? Nothing was said. I didn't hear one actual, I don't even know what you're talking about. You're a man. You're dressed like a woman. You tyrannically tuck it or whatever the fuck you do. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was all about. Happy commenting? Jesus Christ. Okay.
It is not my place as a smaller bodied white man to comment on it.
All right. Okay. So what is Martians? What are Martians laying eggs in your body? Dasani, bottled water. What does that have to do with anything that you just said? Yeah. Like, how dare these fucking authoritarians try to tell you, me, or anyone else what they should be attracted to? Look, if you want to play make-believe, you want to put on lipstick and fucking cross-dress and whatever it is and pretend you're, then go after it, right? Free country, okay? I can also voice my thoughts on it, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't care if you want to be a man or dress like a man and act like a man, dress like a woman, act like a woman. I don't really care. Where you cross into normal domain is when you try to bully people into wanting to be attracted to mentally compromised people. You are attacking my freedom to be attracted to whomever I want. I'm a bad person because I don't want to fuck a trans woman or whatever the heck you're arguing about. What? Why is that my concern? You are complicating your life. That is no one else's responsibility to deal with. Okay, that was
fucking people.
That was a lot. But we're there. We made it. I won't say it was easy, but we made it. All right. My God. Reminder that Monday, the day after tomorrow, we have our accountability meeting, Monday, January 31st, 12 noon Eastern time. Join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com, and get access to all the private live streams, including all the accountability meetings, the famous accountability meeting live calls. Next one's going down Monday, January 31st. Join the fam today. And also, reminder, Papa Swolio's signature series, P3S2, goes down 7 days away, 1 week. 1 week, P3S2, 24/22. Be there, get ready. I will be letting you know where all the links are and where you can access that, when you can access that. Remember, it's from midnight to midnight on 24/22, the date of episode 2100. So that's when that will go live. Very exciting stuff. And we have a Swole card to give away. It is FEF time. Falcon, pick us a winner, Falcon. Oh, come on now. Got some Fef. We got a Feffer. We got a Fef. Jeremy Bilby.
Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations.
I like to caress rusty spoon.
All right, Jeremy. Fef, hashtag Fef, not brainwashed. And now you get to fuck everyone on Friday. Is it fuck everyone on Friday? Fuck everyone Friday? It's fuck 'em Friday. Fuck everyone Friday. So you have permission to, I don't know, fuck whatever you want on a Friday, Jeremy, I suppose. It's Fef. Congratulations. Fuck 'em Friday card going to you, Jeremy. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2093 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations. The more you show up, the more you drop those hashtags, the better a chance you have to win. And you can win. You could win multiple cards. I don't know. I have no idea what happens one day to the next, but you can win multiple cards. So make sure you keep on playing, and the Swole cards will be ever in your favor. Keep showing up. Keep on dropping those hashtags, and fuck everyone away on a Friday. Thanks for being here. Let's nut this beach. Let's get that piano cock going. Come on, Falcon. Take us away. Excellent. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
My name's Forrest Gump.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? I better use my strong.
What happened to your queer party friends?
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
How about I send you a hobo stick?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Nailed it, Cerny.
I award you no points.
Nailed it.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Cerny writes, only a man can play piano cock. That's right. You gotta have a cock to play that piano. You can't have a piano cock without a cock, right? I mean, come on. Come on, I'm just being honest here. Just the facts. Just the facts.
Can't be at least mildly interested, then shut the hell up.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
You make me happy. Come on, man.
Make sure the make sure you have the record player on at night.
Fucking nailed it again. Let's go, baby.
What do you mean? Thousands of fucking prison on planet bullshit! In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks!
Here we go. Unlatch. No hands. Huh? There we fucking go. How did he play that piano? How did he execute that so elegantly? It's that piano cock. Obviously, we all know how it was accomplished. We all fucking know, don't we, fam? All right, another great episode, and thank you for going balls deep with me. Thank you, fam, for sticking through the little comment, the little comment fuck up from YouTube, but we made it through. Seems like we were shut down for a few moments, but then we got back. We're back here, that tactical piano cock, successful yet again. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Don't let this shit get you down. Just keep on spreading common sense and love and logic throughout your personal community, and just keep on plugging into the SwoleFam for that hard-hitting truth. That knowledge cock strikes deep to the heart of all the things that are crumbling around us. But yeah, keep an eye out for that new iOS update and get that bloated man. Instead of the pregnant man, we're going to call it the bloating. We're kind of leaky gut man. All right. We got a leaky gut emoji. That's a leaky gut emoji. We got a chronic inflammation, leaky gut male emoji. Very nice. Thank you, Apple. Now we finally have an emoji for the average American. Fantastic. Very excited about that. Very excited about that. I'm going to use that very liberally in the Telegram chat. All right, fam. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow is Swole Slut Saturday. Be here. SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam today. Hit that like button. Leave us 5 stars. Apple Podcast, Spotify. Write a review. Tomorrow's episode 2094 will be here. And, of course, we'll be crushing it like we do every day. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.